It is Saturday, August the 18th, and I once had 4 bags of leaves here. Now I have 2. So one bag is covering my big Back to Eden garden. So I'm happy about that I got them down, because apparently it's a big storm heading our way, and I was trying to get them down the last time before the rain, but couldn't. So I had my husband come and pull the bags out for me, and I was able to spread the leaves. That was a neighbor hollering. I don't know who that is, but it was a neighbor. So I was able to spread the leaves over my garden. So I'm very, very happy about that. And over here, I just dumped the one whole bag on top of my strawberry patch. I'll probably be taking some of these leaves off and throwing them elsewhere, but I'm definitely going to leave a heavy covering over the strawberries. And what'll happen is next spring, the strong young plants will come back through, and it'll be all lush and green again. So I am very happy about that I was able to get at least these 2 bags out before the rain. I got bit up by some mosquitoes because I'm not in my normal gardening garb. So mosquitoes got to feast a little bit while I was out here, but that's okay because I got my leaves down. And just to show you these sweet potato leaves, they are really, really looking good. So I think I'm going to leave them down for a little while. I still got, I believe, 2 weeks left in August, maybe? Yeah, I think I still got 2 weeks left in August. So I'm going to leave these down here, let them continue to keep pressing on. Oh, and I got to show you something else. So over here, I don't think I've even mentioned this while on any of my YouTube videos, but these are sweet potato leaves all right here. And these are sweet potato leaves from a white sweet potato that I had got from the farmer's market. So I saved some vines started growing out of the one sweet potato. Well, it was one vine, and I managed to save it over the winter time. It rooted. I put it in the ground right about here, and that particular vine died off but came back, and this is what I have. So I don't know what to expect, if there's even sweet potatoes down there, but we will see. So just wanted to give you an update, because the storm is heading our way, which I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. And an update on Big Bertha, the bell pepper plant that I bought from Walmart. Look at it. The leaves are coming back. Not bad. Not bad. And back over here by the sweet potatoes, these are the tomatoes that I had got from Miss Linda, the New Orleans gardener. And it's starting to rain. And unfortunately, I don't have my tags that I can look at. So this is one of the tomatoes, and I got some green ones right here. But right here, I think these may be some Roma tomatoes that I planted over here that were my seeds, that I thought were her seeds. I've got to do better. But at any rate, there's tomatoes. So these tomatoes are they're not staked up, they're just kind of laying down over here, but they're producing. And I'm surprised because they're out here in full sun and they don't look beat up like the tomatoes on the other side of the yard. So it's getting ready to rain, and I am going to be making my way back into the house. So hope everyone is enjoying their weekend. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.
This heavy rain will decrease over the next hour in Virginia Beach down to Currituck. But let's take a look at it right now. There's showers, thunderstorms here, and Currituck, Moyock, you're getting some heavy rain coming out of South Mill, some lighter showers there, and then Corral, most of
This is some of what we have to deal with on my street in my front yard. We just had like crazy rain early this morning, and this is the end of our driveway, and it's an incline. And when our street floods, it keeps us from when the street floods out, it keeps us from going down the driveway because it's deep, and we don't want to cause any problems in the engine in our vehicles when we pull out of the driveway. And so our street floods. It's been doing this for years. We've been here for like over 15 years, and this is just one of the things we have to deal with. When Hurricane Matthew came through, all of this was covered. The grass, the water came up to our steps. It came up to our steps, and it had never ever flooded like that. So, yeah, this is just one of the things we have to deal with. Is Mr. Squirrel going to go take a, well, I guess not, take a swim? So, and today I'm supposed to be taking my daughter to start her first day of class, but we're waiting for the water to go down. So yeah, the water goes, let's see, goes back down the street. Let's see, I'll try to show. Yeah, the water goes back down the street. And we just have to wait for it to go down some, and then we can pull out of our driveway. But in the meantime, I'm in the backyard, and these are my leafy greens, the collard greens, the 1 cup with vate collards and curly kale. And they're looking so weak. I haven't had them outside. I want to bring them outside and leave them outside, but last week it was just so hot. This is a new week. It's supposed to be in the 80s. So hopefully I will be able to leave them out here. And this is my mesh that I was talking about. It has holes in it, but it's kind of lightweight, and I could cover the cups up. So that's what I'm going to do, so that'll be a barrier between the greens and the cabbage moth if it starts flying around here. So they look kind of sad, and I feel like it's because they're just not outside getting that sunlight, not direct sunlight, but just being outside in the daylight. So I would keep them under the carport, not in direct sun. So right now they are out, not in the carport. It's cloudy right now, but I know the sun probably going to come out because the rain is now past us. So they just, I don't know, I hope they make it. They did grow some because all of them weren't up above the tops of the cups. So I'm going to keep hoping that they will pull through, hopefully. And with this rain, I was able to collect me some rainwater that I can use to water some plants that are in containers. So that's a good thing. I'm happy about the rain, and everything else was able to get watered as well. And also I started up, I'm using the cupcake tray again to start up 2 different varieties of calendula. And this is my container with my, what is this? Oh, broccoli. So these are going to be going into the red cups. They're all leaning over like that because they were out here when that heavy rain came through. But I'm going to be putting these in the red cups because some of them have sprouted those secondary leaves. So I hope they take off. I hope they do well for me. And in this one I only have 1 cabbage. Wait a minute. Not 1. I have 3 cabbage sprouts that came through. So hopefully I'm going to be able to work with them and get them going. I don't know. The rest of the seeds just didn't come through for me. And here, this one little old sprout is the sprout of a mustard seed, mustard greens. I had put a bunch of seeds in here, but these seeds were from a seed packet that's dated from 2010. So I was surprised that one showed up. So I'll work with that one. But yeah, I had those seeds back from 2010 and just kept them, never did anything with them. So this year I decided to try some, see if they'll work. So just want to give you that little quick update. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. This is Miss Lally, and today is still Monday. It's just later in the day. Well, actually it's the evening time. It's 6 something, almost 7 o'clock. And it's Monday the 19th. Am I correct on that? No, it's Monday the 20th. August the 20th, Monday evening, early evening. And I am out here, and I was actually looking at William Coleman's video, and he was sitting at the table and he had a tomato sucker that he had taken off a tomato plant and had it in a red cup, and it reminded me of my tomato suckers that I had taken off. And so here they are, have roots on them, so I'm going to be sticking them in the ground. These been in this jar for, I don't know, maybe 4-5 days possibly. And I just planted one right here. I don't mind all the food scraps, tomato peels and egg shells, but I just planted these out here, and well, this one right here, and it's got a little growth right here, so these leaves don't look bad, and I'm hoping that it will bounce back, so we will see. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant these other ones and come back. Actually, I can bring you along. I got my phone sitting up against some leeks, so you can watch me put this one in, and it's got the roots on it right here. So you're gonna go in, and I'm just digging a little hole, setting it in there, bringing the soil back around, and see if it'll take. And I think I'll put the other one probably right here next to these other tomato plants. And this is so cool. You know, this is actually part of working on my fall garden, because I can extend my tomato season into the fall. So here's another one, and into the ground it goes, and hopefully it will take. So I'll be checking on them, see how they do. Let me try and change this around. Okay, so this is what we have. So I have one tomato sucker here, and another here, and another here. So let me back out so you can see. So these are more established. 2 transplants and 2 tomato suckers, and then I have 3 new ones. 1, 2, and 3. So I'll be checking back on these to see how they have done, to see if they will take. So just gave them a little water. We're expecting some big rain tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow on Tuesday. Here are my leafy greens, the curly kale, the Georgia collet. They look really weak, so I'm gonna leave them out here and hope they do okay. And just want to show you, here is one tomato off of, this is a sucker plant that I put out here, and it actually has some yellow flowers showing up. And then this one over here, right there, come around, this one started going bad. About it had 2 tomatoes on it when I put it in the ground, and one of them got taken out by a critter, and I got the other one. But then the leaves started looking bad, but then it started putting out some new growth. See right here, all this new growth. So I was going to pull it up, but I'm glad I didn't, because it looked like it decided to put out some more life action. So I like that. And it's crazy, I do think that all these new ones, these 3 new ones I put in, are beefsteak, possibly could be cherry tomatoes. I don't know, but this late in the game, in the growing season, it's no big deal whether it's cherry or beefsteak. I'm just going to enjoy the tomato that come off. So this may be a beefsteak, or it could be Nineveh possibly. But I'm really enjoying the tomato growth. That is such a cool way to extend your tomato harvest, breaking off the suckers. And then this one right here that got attacked by the hornworm. See, here's where the hornworm took off the leaves. See that? But then the plant, look at that, the plant decided to keep on growing and start up some more new leaves, and kept it going. So it's kind of exciting just to see all of this going down with these tomato plants. So I have definitely learned some things this year. Over here, if I can come around, I got a Roma tomato. That one's actually not good. It's got a big hole in it. But I got that one right there. So I just been pulling them off as they're starting to turn red, because I think something's out here getting out. Like I just spotted that right there. Just spotted that. So I don't know, maybe I need to take some of these other ones off before some critters come out here and start gnawing on them, and then I don't have nothing. So I think I might do that. Go ahead and take some of these off and I'll turn red in the house. At least I'll have something. Okay, and lastly, these tomatoes that are popping up here, I thought were part of the tomatoes that Miss Linda from New Orleans sent me, the seeds. And these are Roma tomatoes. So apparently I planted Roma tomatoes over here when I was just wanting to have all the tomatoes she sent me. So, but it's good that they're growing, getting some tomatoes. And I do have one. I got to go look at the list to see what that one was called. So just want to share that with you all. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.